Hello, hello. I forgot to turn on my microphone there. It is us. It is Adan and Felicia. Special guest Felicia.
Hi.
So we're continuing with Doki Literature Club. We'll start right off where we left off. Not yesterday, Sunday. Which is writing another poem. This is our second poem. We have to pick 20 words. They change every time we pick one. And we have to pick ones that we think one of the three girls will like. So we have, I already forgot all their names though. The left...
Yuri, Sayori, Natsumi, and Yuri.
Okay, so Sayuri is the one on the left, right?
Yeah, she's the bow one.
She's the bow one, yeah. So she's the kind of the ditz ball. She's a bit ditzy, but also has a really high...
I feel she's intelligent though.
She has really high EQ.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then the one in the middle, which is Natsuki.
Natsuki, right?
She's like the kind of mean one. Hey Joe.
Hey Joe.
She's kind of the not mean, but she's fierce. She's very caustic sometimes. And then Yuri, the one on the right, with the big long purple hair, is more erudite. She has the best
Artistic,
vocabulary.
Yeah.
She's more artistic.
I'm starting to like Yuri
Sayori,
less
yeah.
though. Sayori.
I like Yuri.
Yeah.
Sayori, yes.
Sayori,
not
right.
Sayuri.
I like Sayori and Natsuki.
I don't like Natsuki.
But-
I find her too caustic.
But Yuri, I'm like, I think she takes herself too seriously.
So we also didn't realize this, but when we pick a word, one of the three girls will jump up because that's the word that is, good for her. I do think that we agree, Felicia and I agree that probably Sayori is the best. Yeah, I think we like her the best. She's kind of been the friend of our character. Our character's kind of a dick.
I think so too.
Yeah, our character's kind of a dick.
But it's a common trope in
like the harem.
In the harem manga,
yeah. I
like
figured.
you don't really understand why all the girls like this
that
guy.
one guy, right? Yeah. So our character's kind of a dick, but never mind. We do like Sayori the best. She's kind of like been like the best friend for a long time, and she's
too
very
good for him.
Yeah, they're all too good for him. She's quite bubbly, and there's a fourth character who doesn't seem to
Megumi. Is it Megumi?
No, Monica.
Monica, right?
Who doesn't seem to
I'm mixing up all the anime that I'm watching with this game.
Yeah, so there's a fourth girl who I guess doesn't like our poetry as much as the other, or rather, we can't impress her with our poetry. Yeah, I'm not sure why yet.
I would pick Giggle.
Giggle?
Yeah.
All right,
Because we
Giggle.
want to go for Sayuri.
Yeah, I think we want to go for Sayori.
Okay.
So,
Giggle.
Giggle? No,
Oh, no.
Natsuki.
Oh. Really? Oh, I guess she likes the simple words, right?
That's true. Yes, her poetry was very simple when we read it before.
What do you think?
Friends? I think Friends.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Friends.
Yeah.
Yay!
So we stay away from these kinds of words. Crimson and vitality, after image.
Sunny.
Sunny? Yeah.
Yay.
Yeah, we stay away from effulgent. I don't even know what that means. Philosophy, misery.
What's effulgent? I'm gonna find out.
Yeah, I don't actually know what that word means.
I'm getting my phone.
I mean, that's obviously a Yuri word, but I don't know what it means. Felicia's looking it up, though. Felicia's going to look up effulgent. Because I want to know. I would like to make my vocabulary better, if possible.
EFFUL.
It's UL.
ULGENT.
What does it mean?
Shining brightly.
Shining brightly.
Oh.
Okay. Oh, you're very effulgent today.
Oh, thank you. You too. You are too very effulgent.
Actually, probably don't have to say very. Just effulgent. You are effulgent.
Effulgent.
Effulgent. All right. Thanks, Siri. So what word here? Music? Family? Playground? So also, like, Sayuri's poem was like she'd written that morning because she forgot to do it the night before. And so it's like it ended with the very funny line of, I'm hungry, I want to go eat breakfast now. Yes, we just looked it up, Joe. Thanks. So awesome. Awesome's a good word.
Okay.
Yeah. Yes.
Yay.
Let's see.
Happiness, I think.
Happiness?
Yeah.
Not cute. Cute would go for Natsuki.
I
I'm
think
pretty sure.
Natsuki, yeah.
Yeah.
Everyone keeps calling her
Everyone
cute.
keeps calling her cute. And
I would pick happiness or flying. Well, flying might be a Yuri word.
Yeah, I think happiness.
Okay.
Yep.
Yay.
Obviously, there's gonna be more than one word for each character, right? Bed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yay.
Shopping? Vacation? Bubbles?
Bubbles.
Bubbles might be cute though.
Wonderful?
Wonderful? Alright. Well, it might be a Yuri word, but I'm alright with wonderful.
Okay.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Oh.
Okay.
And Yuri budged a little bit. Oh no. That's because they.
I think because they kind of move about a bit. Yeah. Sparkle, sticky, variance, clumsy, sweet, firefly, sweet probably.
You wanna try Doki Doki?
Doki Doki was Sayuri before.
Oh,
I think.
is it? Okay.
No, it was Natsuki. Shit. Because it's cute. Because it's still. Right? You told me yesterday it was like the heartbeat. Yeah. I didn't actually know what Doki Doki was. I thought it was just a nonsense word. There's another game called Doki Doki Panic that was the basis for Super Mario Bros. 2 in the US. They reskinned it because the original Super Mario Bros. 2 was too. I've talked about this before many times, I'm sure. The original Super Mario Bros. 2 was too difficult for American audiences, so they did a different. Yeah, it's true. They decided like the Nintendo USA looked at Super Mario Bros. 2 and said, "This is not different enough from the first game, but also really friggin' hard." And so instead they took a completely different game that had nothing to do with Mario Brothers and they reskinned it.
I feel like it shouldn't have been like country specific but age specific. It's too difficult for anyone above 25.
Well, kids, I mean, that's most people playing video games at that time were considered to be kids. Whether or not that was true, for home consoles at any rate, like the Nintendo Entertainment System was considered a toy. It was in the toy aisle, right? It wasn't like nowadays we know video games are, more than just kids' toys, right? So yeah, at the time they're like, this is way too hard. Bunny? No, too cute. Adventure.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh. Sometimes Yuri will also bounce a little bit when Sayuri is bouncing.
Maybe it's just like a secondary for her.
I think Massacre is Yuri's word.
Probably. I don't know who the heck Massacre would be. Maybe like.
Should we try Massacre?
Okay.
Just for fun.
Just for fun.
Oh.
Yeah, Yuri. Yeah, I think Yuri has all the really dark words, I guess.
I'm wondering, right? Like, does this choice affect the storyline?
I don't know, actually.
Or is it like a fixed storyline? So, like, if we came back and we make everything really dark, right? Does the storyline get really dark?
Maybe. I don't know. Like, I think, but I think, like, we had a bunch of, so this is the second time we're playing the game, obviously. Our second episode of the game.
And I don't know anything about it.
Please doesn't know anything about it. But we got 3 times in a row, we got like warnings of like really explicit content or something. And I am 100% sure that it's not sexual content, so it must have to do with like violence or something. And I'm not sure.
It's not explicit content. It was trigger warning.
Oh, trigger warnings. Yeah, sorry. And I know it, but I know it has nothing to do with sexual stuff. So I'm like, yeah. So maybe it's just the words. I don't know.
Maybe.
Right? Yeah.
Clouds.
Clouds.
Or cheer.
Cheer, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yay.
Extraordinary, pink skirt, disoriented, shame, unrequited, pure hair, calm, dark hair.
Okay.
Nope, that was Natsuki.
She does have weird clip in her hair.
Silly, landscape, graveyard prayer, strawberry.
Color.
Papa.
Strawberry.
Strawberry, I think strawberry, yeah. Oh, damn.
Does she make strawberry cupcakes? Is that what?
Maybe. I don't know. Maybe it's just like strawberries are cute. I don't know. Are they?
Parfait.
Parfait? No, parfait is too atasa word. I think that would be Yuri. Whisper, fester, funny, peace, hurt, climax, judgment, breathe, grief. Breathe?
Okay.
Seems simple, like I breathe. I'm breathing right now. I don't know. Hurt? Peace? I mean, not hurt, peace. Yeah. Peace. Nope, still.
Oh.
Wow, dang. Natsuki. Why are you...
Flower. Oh, imagination.
No, imagination is going to be Yuri.
Oh, vivid?
Vivid? No, I think that's still Yuri. Socks?
Yes.
Oh, God damn it, Natsuki. Why is Natsuki suddenly our favorite?
Laugh.
Yeah. I think we just gotta go for like the...
Dazzle?
Oop.
Oopsie's Natsuki.
You think so? Alright.
Nibble.
Nibble? Alright, we'll go with Nibble. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be Natsuki though. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Fickle, tenacious, essence, candy.
Okay.
I don't know. See, candy is simple and also, is it cute? Hope. Yeah, I think hope. Yes.
Yay.
Disarray, time, vertigo, wrath, incongruent, twirl, desire,
Cool.
horror, summer, daydream.
Daydream. Okay, let's try. I feel Daydream might still be Yuri.
You think so?
I think you can try it.
I think daydream.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, yay.
Yeah. And finally, Valentine, excitement, covet, lucky, sunset, mouse, hop, nightgown, cheeks, lust.
What?
Hop.
Okay.
Hop. Oh no, it's Natsuki. Although you're right. Sayuri did jump a little bit. Yeah. I hadn't noticed that either. Another day passes, and it's time for the club meeting already.
Yay!
I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple of days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Hi. Oh yeah, I forgot her name was AFJL. Hi AFJL. Yo
Next
Sayori.
time we should just do AF or AJ.
Yeah. Yo Sayori. It looks like you're in. Looks like you're in a good mood today. I'm just still not used to you being in the club. That's all. I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. But I guess it's always the simple things with you anyway. Speaking of which, I'm kind of hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack? No thanks. Eh? That's not like you at all. I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayori? Eh? Why that, all of a sudden? I think she has no money.
Oh.
No reason, really. I just wanted to look at it. Sayori nervously retrieves her coin purse.
She has no money?
She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Then she turns it upside down and lets its contents spill out onto the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. Ah ha ha ha. I knew it. I can see right through you, Sayori. That's not fair. This is still her best face. How did you even know? It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming to the club. Deduction! So either you're not hungry and wanted an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money so that I would lend you some. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry. And so that only leaves the one option. Wah! I give up. Don't make me feel guilty. If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty.
What?
Ha, Yuri says. Yuri suddenly giggles. Eh? I didn't notice that she was listening in. Her face is in her book, as always. Now she's embarrassed. I wasn't listening or anything. It was just something in my book. Yuri! Tell AFJL to let me borrow some money.
I think you actually do like the voices way better than me.
I try to differentiate. I mean, it's still clearly my voice, but I try to differentiate a little bit.
No, I mean like you do like young
Oh,
kid
the
voices.
Oh, I mean, I spent a long time being a teenager. That's probably too long, actually. Don't get me involved like that, Sayori. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford.
I don't like Yuri.
You've been telling me this the entire time we've been together.
Still?
Literally, this is word for word what you've told me. You should only buy what you can responsibly afford.
It's true.
Yeah, see?
But still?
And frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution.
Boo, Yuri.
Did I just... I didn't mean that. I got too absorbed into my book. Aha! I really like when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you. That's... My dance intonation's on point. Whee! That's... There's no way you could think that. You were right, though. I did something bad, and now I have to accept the revolution.
The revolution?
Sayori is not good with words. Retribution. That. Still, coming from you, Sayori, I guess there's a little devil inside all of us, isn't there? Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me. But, you wouldn't have come if it weren't for the cupcakes. So I had to trick Natsuki into making them. Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori. Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles onto the desk.
Is it a cupcake?
Quap! Yeah! Ow! What was... Eh? A cookie? Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayori glances around. Is this a miracle? It's because I paid my restitution.
Oh my god.
Retribution.
She's Jimmy.
She's Jimmy. Actually, that one almost worked. Ha ha ha. I was just gonna give it to you. But then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction though. Ha ha ha. Natsuki! That's so nice of you! I'm so happy. Sayori hugs the cookie.
How big is the cookie?
Jeez, just eat it. Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite. So good. Sayori suddenly clasps her hands over her mouth. I bit my tongue.
Sigh, Sayori.
You're going through a lot over just one cookie. Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie. Ah, yours looks really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it? Jeez. Beggars can't be choosers. But yours is chocolate. Yeah, why do you think I gave you that one? Fine. Still, I'm really happy that you shared this one with me.
Did Natsuki not give Yuri a cookie? Hmm?
No, Natsuki did give...
No, she gave...
Oh, yeah, she
Yeah.
gave Sayori, sorry. Yeah, you're right, because they fought before.
Mm.
So she hasn't given Yuri a cookie. Still, I'm happy that you shared this one with me. Sayori gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki, then wraps her arms around her. Ah, jeez. I get it. Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori off her.
Sayori takes a bite.
Aw.
Yep. I knew it.
Sayori suddenly leans down and takes a bite out of Natsuki's cookie. Hey! Did you seriously just do that?
Yep.
Mouthful, Sayori trots away to safety. Yuri and I laugh as well. Geez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monica, can you tell Sayori... Eh? Natsuki glances around. Monica isn't in the club room. Ugh. Where's Monica anyway? Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today? Not me. Yeah, I haven't either. That's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. Eh? You don't think she has a... Aha, I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. That's true. Excuse me? Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. There's Monica. Ah, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Eh? Monica chose the club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed. Boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Monica quizzically glances at me. Never mind that. What held you up anyway? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time. Who loses track of time in study hall? That's all I think about is times. When is this going to end? Ahaha. That makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring, at least. I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Oh, piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica. I don't really. I kind of just started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano. That's so cool. You should play something for us, Monica. Monica looks at me. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. Yay! That sounds cool. Oh, wait, that was me. That was us. Sorry, that was still Sayori. I'd also look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, AFJL. Monica smiles sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Aha, don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently, and I'd really love the chance to share once I'm ready. I see. In that case, best of luck. Thanks! So I didn't miss anything, did I? Not really. I choose to leave out Sayori's mischievous escapade. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. It looks like everyone has already settled in. Sayori somehow already finished her entire cookie.
It's just a cookie.
Yuri is back. Maybe it's like one of those big, like, black and white cookies that you get in New York. Although this is Japan, so I don't know. Yuri is back to her book, and Natsuki disappeared into the closet. AFJL! AFJL! Again, that's our ridiculous name. Sayori suddenly comes up to me. I'm gonna go get some supplies from another classroom. Want to come with me? Supplies? What for? Well, you know how the festival's coming up. Well, you know how the festival's coming up? Me and Monica were gonna make some posters and stuff. So I need to go find some crayons and markers and glue sticks. Ah, I see. Sure, I'll go with you. Yay! Okay, Monica, we'll be back soon. Are you going with AFGL to get the supplies? There's no need to trouble yourself. I'd be happy to go with him. But I wanted to go. It's so much fun exploring empty classrooms and stuff. Okay. It was just a suggestion. See if you can find poster paper too, okay? Okay! Ready, AFGL? Yep, let's go. Sayori and I exit the club room. I follow behind as Sayori hums and skips around the hallway. I think this is because... I might be wrong, right? But I think part of this is like because of the words that we chose.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah,
right?
it changes the person that we do things with. Yeah. I follow behind as Sayori hums and skips around the hallway. Honestly, It feels like I'm taking a kid to the mall or something. Sayori finds pleasure in the simplest things sometimes. Hey, Sayori. What exactly are we doing for the festival anyway? I'm not sure how you would make an event out of literature.
Really?
There's like book festivals all the
this
time,
boy.
dude. Me and Monica have it all planned out. Don't you worry. Or rather, don't you worry. No, worry. That little tilde at the end. I learned this from my coworkers because they're most of them are like big into like Japanese culture, and that little tilde at the end. Actually, I have to take it off whenever I do editing. I have to take it off because it's not something that you see in the North American market. But so the tilde is there, and it's supposed to like drag out that last syllable in a cute way. So this is supposed to be, don't you worry.
It might be linked to like how Japanese, when you add like a longer line at the end, it drags out.
Yeah, it drags out
yeah.
the
syllable.
The syllable. Thank you. Yes. Is that so? Yep. We're gonna do a poetry performance. A performance of what kind?
Spoken word.
Everyone is gonna take turns on stage and recite their favorite poems. Ah, that sounds kind of dull. AFGL, you're not thinking about it the right way at all. It's not just about reading poems. It's about performing them. Like, you say the lines of the poem, like, between my feet, the last remaining flower beckons to me. I twist the stem, freeing it from its clinging roots, caressing the final joyous moment between my flowers.
You just killed the flower.
But to what ends have I summoned this joy? For now, when I look in every direction, the once prosperous field before me is but a barren wasteland. Ooh, that is deep. Like that! Sayori, how do I put this? I'm sure it's just me, but it's impossible for me to take you seriously when you talk like this. Eh? You meanie. I'm working super hard on this, you know.
Yeah, AFJL.
I know. I just meant that it's pretty unordinary It's a pretty unordinary contrast to your cute self.
Pretty unordinary.
That is a weird word.
Yeah.
Ah, don't say that. It's embarrassing. But I guess that means I'm doing a good job. Good job? Yeah, I guess so. Ah, I'm so excited! The festival is going to be so much fun! Sari spins herself around in the hallway again. Hey, FJL, this classroom over here is empty. Let's begin the mission. Mission, eh? It's been a long time since I've spent time with Sari like this. But in the end, she hasn't changed one bit. She's nothing but a ball of sunshine, drawing happy vibes from the world around her. It's a pretty nostalgic feeling for me. As the years went by, I began to hold myself up in my room more and more. So going adventuring with Sari brings about a special sort of feeling I forgot I had in me.
Let me know when you get tired, okay?
Okay. The two of us enter the classroom. Sari heads straight to the closet, and I follow. Let's see what we have in here. Crayons! Sari pulls out a box full of crayons pulls a box full of crayons off the shelf. They're the best brand, too. They're kind of dirty, though. Sari starts pulling various crayons out of the box, reading the color names. Alright, that's one down. Don't get distracted. We still need to find... Wait, I'm looking for my favorite color. Fine. Then at least move aside so I can look for the poster paper. Ah, I dropped one by accident. Smack. Yeah! Sari bends over and smacks her forehead right into the shelf.
Sorry.
She falls to the floor and the crayons spill all over her lap. Ow! Ow! You okay? My forehead! Sari clutches her forehead. Jeez, Sayori. That's just like you, isn't it? Come on, let me see. Since Sayori is sitting on the floor, I grab her by the waist and pull her out of the closet. You have to move your hands, Sayori. But it hurts! Just do it for a second. Sayori slowly releases her hands from her forehead. I gently brush her bangs to the side. So, I was looking after the thing, right? And these, when the perspective changes, these are considered cinematics, even though they don't move. But like you have to unlock them. So I do think that this is part of like the different storylines, right? So we've picked Sayori twice now. So we have two Sayori. So later we can look in the
Okay.
yeah. I gently brush her bangs to the side. Ow! Sorry. There's a huge red mark on the center of her forehead. A bump is starting to form as well.
Oh, how hard did you hit your
Man,
head?
that's gonna swell up. I should find you some ice. AFJL, where would I even find ice around this time? I guess a cold drink would do. You don't have to. I'm fine with looking like a unicorn.
So drama, let's go.
Even wincing from the pain, Sayori makes a silly joke. What are you saying? I'll be right back, okay? Okay.
I can't stop yawning for some reason.
It's talking a lot. Yeah, it happens. I pat Sayori on the shoulder and run out into the hallway. I look at the nearest vending machine. What should I get? It doesn't really matter since it will be used as an ice pack rather than to drink. But I know Sayori likes apple juice, so I purchased that one. In just a moment, I'm already returning to the classroom where I left Sayori. She has one palm on her forehead and is using the other hand to clumsily scoop crayons back into the box. At least they were already in the wrong spots before I spilled them. Sayori, here. I hand Sayori the bottle of apple juice. It's nice and cold. Sayori opens the cap and starts drinking from it. Sayori, what are you doing? It's for your forehead, idiot. Sorry, I forgot. Sorry.
Oh my god. I changed my mind, I don't like Sayori.
How hard did you hit your head? Sayori places the bottle against the bump on her head. It stings. Just bear with it, it'll feel better soon. Looks like you cleaned up most of the crayons, so that's good. Oh, the eye opens and closes, I just realized. Oh, so it kind of is a cinematic thing. Hey, AFJL. This kind of reminds you of growing up, doesn't it? Eh? What do you mean? You know how we used to play outside all the time? I would always try to keep up with you. You were kind of oblivious in some ways. Like I usually fell behind or had trouble climbing on the things you did. But sometimes when I tried to do things I couldn't, I would get myself hurt. I'd fall and scrape myself or get a bump, and I would start crying really hard. And you would rush over as quick as you could. You would try really hard to get me to stop crying. It was almost like you blamed yourself and were afraid of getting in trouble if someone found out. That's less blaming myself and more just being afraid of getting in trouble. Even though it really wasn't your fault at all, you know. Did I really do that? Yeah, you don't remember? Come to think of it, maybe I do remember a bit. I guess I was always so focused on my games that I didn't pay enough attention to you. So in a way, it was my fault. Kind of like this time, too. If I wasn't rushing you out of the closet, you probably wouldn't have hit your head. AFJL. I don't think you realize it, but you're always thinking about other people.
Really?
Really?
She's thinking about other people, but not in super nice ways sometimes.
Yeah, even after all these years, you're rushing to help me even though I'm just being clumsy. You're really a sweetheart. Don't call me that. I don't really do this kind of thing all the time. I guess when it comes to you, it just feels natural. Before I even know it, I'm treating you like that. I guess that's what happens when you've been friends for so long. Really? Maybe you're right. AFJL. I'm so glad that nothing's changed between us. Do you think it'll be like this forever? Forever? If I'm honest to myself, there's no telling where we'll reach at. There's no telling where we'll each end up for college or after that. So it wouldn't be fair for me to make any promises. But, well, I hope so. It's been this long already, right? I can't imagine you ever changing, so my hopes are up. I'm so happy. Sayori has a whimsical expression in her eyes. We remain silent for a moment. She's so silly and clumsy on the outside that when I see her deep in thought like this, it makes me not want to disturb her. I guess we should go back. I don't want to worry Monica, you know? Good luck with that. She's going to see your forehead either way. Not if I hide it under my bangs. Wait, not if I hide it under my bangs. Sayori hops to her feet.
Such a butt.
Ha! She clutches her forehead again. Don't stand up so fast after hurting yourself. Well, I guess it's too late now. Anyway, let's go. We didn't find the poster paper. I follow Sayori out of the classroom. Sayori plays with her bangs to try and hide the bump, but without much success.
How big is the bump?
In a moment, we make it back to the club room. Ah, you're back. Good timing. I was just about ready to start with sharing our poems. Eh, Sayori, your forehead. She's fine. Don't worry about. I was playing with the crayons and smacked my forehead into the shelf. Well, anyway, were you able to find everything we needed? I have it right. Eh? Sayori frantically glances around herself. I forgot all the stuff.
Sigh.
Calm down, Sayori. I have it all right here. I found the poster paper too. Hey. Ahaha. Sounds like you ended up doing all the work, AFJL. Well, Sayori, I failed to come up with an excuse for Sayori. I made it an adventure. Yeah, that. Okay. In any case, good work.
What?
I'll start working on the posters tonight. Me too. Okay, everyone. Are you ready to share your poems? Guess I should grab mine. After making the crayon box After making sure the crayon box is closed tightly, I return to my seat. Whoever we'll share with Sayori first. Oh, we can share with Monica.
Ooh.
Oh no, we could yesterday. Share with Sayori first,
Okay.
since it's her poem, or rather, we wrote it for her. AFJL, I really love your poems. I can't believe you've been hiding these from me. Hey, I'm not hiding anything, but your poems are so good. Yesterday's and this one too. You can't tell me you haven't done this before. I mean, you're really the only one who feels that way, so... Eh? No way! Not even Natsuki? Well, I guess Natsuki is the least likely to admit how much he likes something. But I don't think it's that. What do you mean? Well, I guess I'll be honest about it. It's a lot easier to write poems when I'm thinking about you.
Whoa.
Eh? Whoa, whoa, whoa! I probably did that one wrong. It was more like, whoa, whoa, whoa? Stop thinking weird things, idiot. I just mean that you're a really expressive person, I guess. How am I supposed to write poems about my own stupid life? But you somehow make everything in your life an adventure. Even the little things. Like cooking. Let's not talk about that. So yeah, I guess what I'm saying is that I can feel more feelings through you than I can through myself. We have that kind of weird connection. It's your fault for getting in my business all the time. Yeah? I don't know if I understand. Sigh. You never understand when I try to explain things to you, do you, Sayori? I pat Sayori's head. Ah, hey. I'm not a kid, you know. Are you sure about that?
Yeah, I think so too.
Maybe. Sayori starts fiddling with her pencil between her hands. Hey, FJL. Will you give me your poem? I kind of want to keep it. Huh? Why? Because, well, it's the first time you've written something for me.
Ooh, so she knows it's for her?
I mean, we just said
Oh,
it.
right,
Yeah.
right, right. I might have
Sarah,
zoned
you
out for a
completely
sec.
misunderstood. I didn't write this for you. Sigh.
Oh, he said he was inspired by her.
He was inspired by her, but he didn't
Not
write it
that-
for her. Yeah.
That's different.
Are you even listening anymore? Well, whatever. I'll give it to you when we go home. Really? Snap. Ah! I broke my pencil. Oh my god. Sorry, hastily bends down and pick up the pieces she dropped. But being inattentive to her surroundings, she bumps right into me. So sorry. It's fine. I'll get it for you. I bend down and pick up the broken pencil. Sari clutches the desk behind her to support herself, knees shaking. I'm a little clumsy today. Let's sit down, Sari. Yeah. I grab Sari's arm and help her sit at the desk. Anyway, I still haven't read your poem. Oh, sorry, I forgot about that. Sorry, I forgot about that. I'm trying to be cute. But it's not as good as yours.
It's not working so well.
Jeez, don't worry. I'm sure I'll like it. You read this.
Bottles. I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. It's the secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine, all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly. Tingly. But there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe, and I put the bottle on the shelf with all the other bottles. Happy thoughts in bottles all in a row. My collection makes me lots of friends, each bottle a starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friend feels a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go. Like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets hiding in the nooks and crannies. Digging and digging, scraping and scraping. Scraping and scraping. I blow dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally all done, I open up and in come my friends. In they come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them from the shelf one after the other, holding them out to each and every friend, each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts in shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading, something. But all I hear is echo inside my head.
Oh, that took a turn. Yeah. Wow. That started wow.
Yeah. It seems like it's like
She
like
keeps giving of
yeah,
herself.
she's giving of herself,
Yeah.
and then it's never enough.
Yeah.
And then her friends in the end, like, you know.
Wow.
Yeah.
Holy crap. Yeah. Sarah, did you really write this? Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was going to write the best poem ever? Yeah, but, I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you. Monica taught me a whole lot. And I've been really in touch with my feelings recently. I see that. It's almost kind of creepy. Creepy? Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to you being cheerful. Well, never mind.
Yeah,
I'm thinking too hard about it. I'm sorry? Yeah.
I think Joe's right. Like, the poems are telling a story that we don't see.
Oh. Their home life.
Maybe.
I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is, it came out good, so you should be proud of it. Ah, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Writing is like magic. It is. Writing is totally like magic. Reading as well. You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up. Yeah. Writing is the best. I'm gonna keep writing until I die. All right.
Hope that's not foreshadowing.
Yeah. Settle down.
Like she hit her,
Don't get ahead of yourself.
And then like
Yeah.
the next thing you know, she's hospital, she dies.
Sari's always had a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it no more than a week later.
Hey, that's like me. He's exactly like me.
I wonder if this is one of those times. But seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. Alright, Natsuki next?
Okay. It's like me all along.
Well, it's not really any worse than your last one. Natsuki. But I can't really say it's any better either. Phew. Huh? Phew what? Well, anything that isn't a train wreck I'll take as a win.
I like Natsuki.
And I get the feeling you're probably the most critical. Hey, what makes you... Wait, maybe that was a compliment?
Yeah, I like this face.
Glad to see someone recognizes my experience. Well then, keep practicing and maybe you'll be as good as me someday. That's, something tells me Natsuki completely missed the point. Come to think of it, this kind of reminds me of Sayori's poem from yesterday. Yeah, you think so? Yeah, well I guess if you've been friends with her for so long, you might be on the same wavelength. But you never really struck me as her type. Sayori has a type all of a sudden? Well, I don't know, but honestly, how can someone so, fluffy, spend so much time with someone like you? It's like she's dragging around a dead weight. Oh, that was a little unnecessary. But think of it this way, if it weren't for me, she would probably just fly away like letting go of a balloon. You could say we each take care of each other in our own way. Whatever it is, I don't get it. Oh yeah, I guess I'm supposed to show you my poem. Here.
Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I hear her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders, that's why I'm not friends with her. One time, I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders and her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world is better off without spider lovers, and I'm gonna tell everyone. Oh, that's a really mean poem.
That's a weird, yeah.
Yeah.
Not bad, right? It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's. Yesterday's was way too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think that was the best I could do. No, of course not. Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I thought I had to explain it. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with much simpler analogies. It helps people realize how stupid they're being. Like, anyone would agree that the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk. Do you know people like that? Of course, it's about how everyone thinks that doesn't matter. It can be about anything. Oh, I think she's Amy. And the other person is, it doesn't matter what other good qualities she has, the fact that she likes spiders. And I think it's because she likes her anime and manga, right? And she's being very defensive about it. So yeah, I think she's supposed to be Amy in the poem. That doesn't matter. It can be about anything. I wrote it to be easy to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or a guilty pleasure. Something that you're afraid of if people find out they'd make fun of you or think less of you. Yeah. But that just makes people stupid. Who cares what someone likes as long as they're not hurting anyone and it makes them happy? I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things. Well, you're definitely right. At least I can relate to that. and I'm sure a lot of other people can too. It's what I do best, after all. I don't like writing unless there's a good message to take away from it. Like conveying emotions is important. But I want to make people think, not just feel. Remember that. I'm going to write a good one for tomorrow too, so look forward to it. Who should I show up with, Yuri? Ah, is it my turn? Let's see how it compares to yesterday's. I see. It's a bit different. I respect you for trying different things, AFJL. Were you inspired by Natsuki's poem? Or Sayori's, perhaps? Well, I guess you could say that. I thought so. I'm happy for you. You don't need to find inspiration in my poems.
She sounds a little bit condescending and passive-aggressive.
She definitely sounds passive-aggressive.
Yeah.
You don't need to find inspiration in my poems.
Like, she also is condescending. I don't like her already.
I still think she's my favorite.
Really?
Mostly because she reminds me of you.
No, she doesn't.
Yeah, she does.
No, she doesn't.
I write them for myself, not for anyone else. So I don't really need for people to like them or anything. Yuri, I'm sorry for being blunt, but you're overthinking this a little. Just because our styles are different doesn't mean I dislike your poems. In fact, if I tried to do something in your style, I would probably just do a terrible job.
Everything's about you, Yuri.
I see. I'm sorry. My stupid mind, it likes to do that sometimes. She's just very
Insecure.
Insecure, yeah. She's just insecure, and people are allowed to be insecure. It's high school some more. Like not being insecure.
This is like supposed to be a fun video game.
Not being insecure in high school is weird.
I like Natsuki.
And Natsuki's insecure too about her love of manga and anime. So you know, people are insecure in different ways.
I know, but it's fun when she's grumpy.
Anyway, you don't need to be afraid to be a little more daring. Metaphors can go a long way. Don't feel like you need to work your brain like turning a bunch of gears. Try letting your mind wander through your feelings, and write down the things you see and hear. That's one way to truly enable your reader to see into your mind. It's a very intimate exercise. I see.
Sigh.
That's a certainly interesting technique. That's certainly an interesting technique. I got the A and just needed a better. Thanks for sharing. I have an example of that if you'd like to read it. Of course. Is this the poem you wrote for today? Yuri nods and timidly hands me her poem.
The raccoon. It happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the scuttering of a raccoon outside my window.
Is that a word?
Scuttering? Yeah.
I mean that is what's there, I think. Yeah.
That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as an unordinary human. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread, my subconscious well aware of the consequences. Well aware that a raccoon that's fed will always come back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom. The bread, my hungry curiosity. The raccoon, an urge. Raccoon? Yeah, the raccoon, an urge. The moon increments its phase and reflects that much more light off my cutting knife. The very same light that glistens in the eyes of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread, fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited. Or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions onto the newly satisfied animal. The raccoon has taken to following me. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish
Yes.
my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement. A rush of blood. Classic Pavlovian conditioning. I slice the bread and I feed myself again.
Is this feeding her dark urges? What dark urges?
Maybe. Like she literally said it right. The raccoon, my urge.
Yeah, the enticing beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom. The bread, my hungry curiosity. The raccoon, an urge.
It's almost like she's cutting herself.
Oh, maybe. We all wear long sleeves.
Yeah. It's like the rush of blood, the knife, how it's curiosity.
I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday's. I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can begin to imagine what this poem is about. That's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style. Using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery and conveying emotions through them. Yeah, if I take it at face value, then I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean. Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I wanted to express the way it feels for me to indulge in my more unusual hobbies. It's those sorts of things that I'm usually forced to keep to myself. So I sometimes enjoy writing about them. Huh, that's funny. Hmm? Didn't Natsuki also write something about that? About someone being ridiculed for strange interests? Eh? She did? Yeah. She was talking about how it doesn't matter what you're into as long as you're not hurting anybody. She's right. And, I mean, does she really feel that way? Yeah. Sounds like you two have that in common. That's interesting. To me, she seemed like the kind of person who would make fun of my hobbies. But I suppose that's my fault for judging, isn't it? Please don't tell her I said that. Don't worry, I have no reason to. Also, I don't want you guys to fight again. Okay. Well, thank you for sharing it with me. After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself. Alright, damn, Yuri. I'm glad you embraced your own weirdness then. I might be ranting a little bit now, but I'm glad that you're a good listener. And we got Monica left.
This time around, everyone's poem is darker.
Yeah, even Sayori's.
I wonder if they're talking about the poems or the trigger warnings. Like
Maybe.
some, maybe you can think it's like, I don't know.
Yeah, like cutting yourself. Well,
Yeah.
I mean, they do seem very, like Sayori's poem was very, like she was like clearly grappling with something, right? It was all mental health stuff, maybe. Hi again, AFJL.
Yo.
How's the writing going? All right, I guess. I'll take that, as long as it's not going bad. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. I wouldn't count on that. You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today? Sure, here you go. I give my poem to Monica. Alright. It's pretty good. Wait. It's pretty good. It makes me think of Sayori, like the other one that you wrote. You two are like the dynamic duo. That's kind of exaggerating it. Yeah, probably. But you do spend a lot of time with her even in this club, don't you? Then again, I don't blame you for being a little shy. A little shy.
Stop it!
I'm not shy, it's just... I'm just teasing. I know it takes a bit of time to make friends with everyone. But Yuri and Natsuki are super interesting people, so don't be afraid to give them their share of time. And you can talk to me every now and then, too. I'm not, like, unapproachable or anything, am I? No, it's something like that. I'm just still getting used to being here, that's all. Yeah. I'm sorry if I was putting pressure on you or something. I really didn't mean it like that. No, don't worry. I get what you're saying. Well, alright. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. You do too? Alright, let's take a look.
Save me, jeez.
Jeez.
The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors. Flashing, expanding, piercing. Red, green, blue. An endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating waveforms. Squeaking, screeching, piercing. Sine, cosine, tangent. Like playing a chalkboard on a turntable. Like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust. An endless poem of meaningless. Load me.
Huh.
What do you
Those
think
are...
Yeah.
Those are... Like, that's a technical term.
Yeah.
Like save
Yeah.
and load.
Yeah.
Like you're compiling code or something. Well, okay, so this is weird, right? Because,
What?
hold on. We'll get through this real fast. It's even more abstract than your last one, huh? I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it. No, I never said that. It's just a kind of thing I've never really seen before, I guess. I kind of like playing with my space on the paper. But she did do that, yeah. Choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of the poem. True. It's almost like magic. This is almost like, this whole game is almost like Poetry 101. The way I wrote the lines really short makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise. I see. It's still hard for me to tell what it's about, though. Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be as abstract as a physical expression of a feeling, or a conversation with the reader. So putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never... Is she telling us? Yeah. You never know when you might change your mind, or when something unexpected may happen. Wait, is this tip even about writing? What am I even talking about? That's my advice for today.
Should we save now?
Thanks for listening. It's okay, so hold on, real quick. I think I can go down, right? How do I do this again?
What are you trying to do?
I'm trying to go down to where it says like to do the save and stuff.
Oh, there below.
Yeah, I know, but I'm trying to get down there. Okay,
You
everyone.
have to go this way?
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do.
Or maybe you can't do it right now. You have
Maybe
to
I
wait
can't.
until- yeah.
Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned today, so if everyone could come sit at the front of the room. Hey, Wilson. Enjoy the ride. Yeah. Don't say anything. No spoilers. Felicia,
I don't know anything.
Felicia knows nothing about this game. I know a little bit. I have something extra planned today, so if everyone could come sit at the front of the room. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last-minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep this simple, okay? We won't need much more than a few decorations. Sari has been working on posters, and I've designed some pamphlets we can give out during the event. Okay, that's great and all, but that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event. Sorry, I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing.
I just want to say, right,
Yeah.
there's only 5 of them in the classroom, but they don't communicate at all.
What do you mean they don't communicate?
Like,
oh,
like,
yeah.
Like
they don't
obviously-
know.
Yeah, like Sayuri will have come tumbling in with all the stuff, but
Right,
no one knows.
noticed, yeah. Performing? Monica? Yeah, we're going to be having a poetry performance.
Whee!
Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is, we're also going to let anyone else come up and recite poems too. Sari's putting it all on the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Sari, who's been coloring our poster, holds it up for us to see. Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already start putting those posters up, did you? Well, I did. Do you really think it's that bad of an idea? Well, no. It's not a bad idea, but I didn't sign up for this, you know? There's no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that. I agree with Natsuki. I could never in my life do something like that. Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear. Guys! No, Sayori. I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple of days ago. It's a lot to ask for them to recite their poems out loud to a whole room full of people. I guess I kind of overlooked that. So, I'm sorry. But, I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and each put on a good performance, then it will inspire others to do the same. And the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone. And the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about. Yeah, it's about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, and having fun. That's right. And it's those reasons that we're all in this club today. Don't you want to share that with others? To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place?
Nope.
I know you do.
Nope.
I know we all do.
Nope.
And if all it takes is standing in front of the room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem,
Nope.
then I know you can do it. Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sari looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Sayori and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we can do is help them out a little bit. Well, maybe, but... It looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left. Okay, fine. I guess I'll just have to get it over with. Alright! Phew. Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? Yuri dejectedly glances around at everyone else's expectant faces. Sigh. I guess I don't really have a choice. Ah, that's everyone! You're the best, Yuri! Yuri... This club is seriously going to be the death of me. Oh gosh.
Is that foreshadowing?
You'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other. No way! We've only done 2 poems. Monica, this is too sudden. Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers?
Yeah, guys.
Oh no. Don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone... I'll start off to help everyone feel a little more comfortable. Can I go next? Haha, of course. Now let's see. Monica flips through her notebook to the specific poem she has in mind for herself. She then stands behind the podium. The title of this poem is The Way They Fly. Ahem. Monica begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. this something she's done before, or is she simply a natural? I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Sayori looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monica finishes her recitation. The four of us applaud. Monica takes a breath and smiles. That was so good, Monica! Ah, thank you very much. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayori? I'll go next. Wow, Yuri's fired up all of a sudden. Yuri clutches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quickly over to the podium. This poem is called... Yuri anxiously glances at each of us. You can do it, Yuri. It's called After Image of a Crimson Eye. Hey, those are 2 words that we could pick. Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed into her books. Her quivering words transform into the sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns in its structure, and she enunciates with perfect timing. This must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside her head. Suddenly, she's finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality and glances around her as if she bewildered even herself. It's up to me to save the situation. I'm the first to start applauding. Everyone joins me afterward, and we give Yuri the recognition she deserves. It's not that we didn't want to applaud for her, but we were caught so off guard that we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back into her seat. Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing. Looks like Yuri is down for the count. Okay, I guess I'm next then. Sayori hops out of her chair and cheerfully walks to the podium. This one's called My Meadow. Sorry, I giggled. Sayori, it's a lot harder than I thought. How did you guys do it so easily? Try not to think of it like you're reciting to other people. Imagine you're reciting it to yourself, like in front of a mirror or in your own head. In your own head. It's your poem, so it'll come out the best that way. I see. Okay then. Sayori begins her poem. Somehow it feels like her soft voice was made as a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Sayori is. She's not aimlessly cheery, she's just cheery. It's serene and bittersweet. If I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it. But hearing it come out from Sayori's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayori meant when she said she likes my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone I thought I knew through and through. Sayori finishes and we applaud. I did it! Good job, Sayori. Even AFJL liked it. I guess that's a good sign. What does that even mean? It came out nicely, Sayori. The atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely. But it might be that other poems wouldn't work quite as well with that kind of delivery. Eh? I don't really understand. In other words, I've seen poems of yours where that sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. They might need a little more force behind them, depending on what you're reading. Oh, I know what you mean. Well, I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do in front of everyone. The next time, I'm going to make you pick a poem that challenges you a little more. We don't have much time before the festival, you know. Okay. Now, who's next? Natsuki? Don't make me go before AFJL. It's not like I can compare it to you guys anyway. Might as well let AFJL lower everyone's standards a little before I have to do it. God damn, Natsuki. This is why I don't like her. She's very mean. Natsuki. It's fine. I might as well get it over with. But it's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. I'll just have to go with what I wrote for today. I stand up and step in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause anyway. Sorry, I'm not really as good as everyone else. Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something that'll improve over time, though. Yeah, maybe. Alright then. That just leaves you, Natsuki. Yeah. I'm going. Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium. The poem is called... Why are you all looking at me? Because you're presenting. Anyway, the poem is called Jump. Natsuki takes a breath. Once she starts reciting the poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. While she's still a little unenthused, her poem has a rhythm and rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken aloud. The words feel like they bounce up and down as if giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes and everyone applauds. She huffs back to her seat.
She's like a grumpy old man.
She's like a grumpy old man. That wasn't so bad, was it? Easy for you to say. You better not make me do that again. Well, do you at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people? I mean, doing it in front of other people will be way easier. I can put on whatever face I want for other people. But when it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing. That's a surprise, Natsuki. I think it would be the other way around for me. Well, that's just how it is, so... Well, I guess in that case, you won't have much to worry about for the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard, but I hope that you all have an idea of what it's like now. Make sure you pick a poem and get enough practice before the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting. Jeez, I should probably find some other poem to recite instead. That's fine too. It doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting in all this effort for the club. It makes me really happy. Yeah, no problem. Okay, everyone. I think that's about it for today. I know the festival's coming up, but let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nicely so far, so I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow, and then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday's the big day. I can't wait! I can do this. I can do this. Alright. I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to finish. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayori and Monica, but I'll do my best to get through it. It is for the sake of the club and impressing Monica. So I'll have to do my best. Ready to go, Sayori? Yep. Look at you two, always going home together like that. It's kind of adorable, isn't it? Jeez, guys. Don't make such a big deal out of it. You must be a little nice, though. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? It's okay, FGL, you don't have to say it. Whatever, let's go already.
So is the entire game going to be like poem and... Okay.
I walk home with Sayori once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. But today, Sayori's being a little quieter than usual on the way home. Hey, Sayori. Sorry, I was spacing out. No wonder. I was thinking about something from earlier. I like how we get to... Sayori fumbles with her words. So let's just say that one day Yuri asked to walk home with you. Huh? What would you do? What kind of question is that? You're kind of putting me on the spot here. Well?
Sayori. Right?
Yeah, I think so. Also, I probably live closer to Sayori than I do with Yuri. So I just, I don't want to walk all over the friggin' neighborhood. I was still walking.
So romantic.
I was still walking with Sayori. Sayori, you really think I would ditch you for Yuri? Eh? But she's so beautiful and smart. Jeez, I already see her in the club every day. Besides, you always seem to really like going home together. I wouldn't just ruin that for you. You're so silly, FJL. You think about me too much sometimes. Yuri would deserve it if she wanted it, so... Sorry, I've already made up my mind. I really can't figure you out sometimes. Sorry. Besides, what's the point in speculating something that's never going to happen? The conversation trails off. It's kind of a weird thing for Sayori to care so much about.
Is this boy completely oblivious?
As all harem boys are. But I want to respect her and keep her happy, too. Then again, the festival's only a few days away. Who knows what will happen in that time? Okay, wait, so before we write the next poem, I want to show you... How do I go down? How did I do this last time? Was it a plus? Ah, that's it. Okay. So I will save again real fast. In this empty slot, so we know.
I want to go to the toilet.
Okay. Before you do that, let me... Do it again?
I want to Google what happens in the story.
No, you cannot.
Oh, boo.
Where is the...
That's how the thing goes. The piano. Boo.
Oh, okay. So, when you return, right? When you... Oh, no. Damn it. That was the wrong one. So, I go to main menu. Alright, because we already saved, so it's fine. And go exit DDLC. So you get this, and it's a desktop. There's Metaverse Enterprise Solutions, right? And like, it's the oh, and then there are side stories as well that like you unlock as you continue through the main game, right?
What are pictures?
So that's what I was saying. That was the so it's like these are wallpapers.
And stuff.
But then down here's the poems, everyone's poems. And then down here is those things I was telling you about, right? So it's the CGs, yeah. So
okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. But when that one poem that Monica did, where she said started with "Save Me" and then "Load Me," And you get this before you start the game. So when you first start the game, there's a thing like boot up or something. So you boot up this sort of weird thing, and then you go into the main game. And then you get this. But it was really odd. And then it tells you this again.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll be back
But yes.
in a minute.
I'll just get to here.
Yep.
So we're ready to go. So yeah.
Do you want to pick someone else this time, or you want to stick to Sayori?
Up to you.
I don't know.
You like Natsuki? We could try Natsuki if you want. Felicia said Natsuki was irritating. So yeah, obviously Felicia cannot look up anything about this game. She cannot read forward. Because she has no idea what's coming. And I know a little bit. I don't know everything, but I know a little bit. I know this game gets really dark. I'm not sure when that's coming, but these last poems have been pretty friggin' dark already. So man, reading this game out loud makes you real thirsty. I finished my tea already, and now I'm just moving on to clean water. And I've gone and spilled some. I don't know how I do that. What would this first word be? Nibble, animate, entropy, desire, hopeless, fluffy, kiss, insight, rain cloud, milk. If you want to stick to Sayori, it would probably be milk. If you want to go with Natsuki, probably nibble or anime. If you want Yuri, entropy.
So have you decided if you want to go with Sayori or if you want to change?
You want to go for Yuri?
Okay.
I know you don't like Yuri very much.
Okay.
Alright, so if we want to go for Yuri this
Hopeless.
time, entropy or hopeless, yeah.
Entropy.
Entropy. Yep, there she goes. I think she'll be the easiest one, frankly.
Existence.
Yeah. Incongruent.
Yeah.
A graveyard? Maybe we tried for the really...
Okay, the chimwort.
Yeah. I was going to say we could try to go really dark, too.
Okay.
We do have more hydration at the ready. Thank you, Joe.
We actually have 4
We have
cups
like
in front
4 full things of water. Incongruent. Massacre, imagination, unrequited. Unrequited? No, I wanna pick lustrous see
Okay.
whose word that is.
Okay.
Oh,
it is
it's
though.
Yuri. Yeah.
Wrath.
Wrath.
Yeah.
Do all 7 sins. Climax or pleasure, I think.
Passion?
Passion, maybe. Nope.
Oh.
That was Sayuri.
Pain.
Infallible.
Infallible might be Natsuki. I don't know.
No, I don't think so. I
Try
think it'd be-
infallible. Yeah.
Yeah, it's Yuri.
Oh.
I think Yuri has the more chi words.
Fester.
Fester.
Yeah.
Yep.
Covet.
Covet. Yep. Tenacious.
Uncontrollable.
Controllable.
Yeah.
Okay.
After image.
Yep. Melancholy.
Or crimson.
Yeah, crimson.
Agonizing. Depression.
Depression. Nope, that was Sayuri. Uh-oh, Sayuri's depressed.
Papa.
Papa.
Can you hear me? Secretive?
Secretive?
Forgive.
I think secretive.
Okay.
Yeah. Heaven sent. Disarray.
Disarray.
Disarray?
Suicide.
Suicide might be Sayori. Did we pick suicide before?
No, we didn't.
No, we didn't. I think it might be Sayori. If she's the depressed one.
Yeah, let's try.
You want to try it?
Yeah.
Right. Oh no, it was her. Okay. All right. Starscape. Raindrops. Whirlwind. Vivid. Vivid. Yeah.
Effulgent.
Effulgent. Yes.
Effulgent.
And contamination.
Yep.
And finally.
Anxiety.
No, anxiety
that
is
might be
definitely
it. Yeah.
Sayori. Yeah.
Universe?
Universe?
Okay.
Yeah, it was her.
So maybe Yuri is the one that has all these deep poems, but Sayuri is the one that actually has all the angst.
Yeah. Aw, man. I'm the last one here again. Don't worry, I just walked in too. Were you practicing piano again? Yeah. You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and not picking a piano? Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. I remember that the club wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all of you. Remember that the club wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all of you. And I'm super happy that you're all willing to help out for the festival too. I can't wait for the festival. It's gonna be great. Oh, Natsuki's suddenly happy about it. Eh? Weren't you complaining about it just yesterday, Natsuki?
Yellow.
Well, yeah. I'm not talking about our part of the festival. But it's a whole day of school where we get to play and eat all kinds of delicious food. You sound a bit like Sayori all of a sudden. Monica, do they usually have fried squid? Squid? That's a pretty specific thing to look forward to. Oh, come on. Are you saying you don't like squid?
I like squid.
I don't like squid. You of all people? Eh? I didn't say I don't like it. Oh, wait, what do you mean Monica of all people? Besides, what do you mean by you of all people? Yeah. Because it's right in your name. Mon-Ika.
I don't know what squid is.
That's not how you say my name at all. Also, that joke makes no sense in translation. That's funny.
Very meta.
Yeah. Huh? Never mind. I wonder what Monica's Japanese name is. No, don't look it up.
Oh.
You might get weird things. Let's just
I
focus.
was just gonna look for squid in Japanese.
Oh, okay. You can do that.
Okay.
Let's just focus on our own event for now, okay? Fine.
You can continue.
Your reactions aren't as fun as Yuri's or Sayori's anyway.
Oh, Ika.
So this
Ika is
Ika.
squid.
So Mon-Ika.
Mm.
Excuse me. Where is Sayori anyway? Oh, there you are. Sayori's sitting at a desk in the corner of the room looking down at nothing. Uh-oh. I walk over to her. Hey, Sayori. I wave my hand in front of her face. Eh? You're spacing out again.
She cannot
Sorry.
sleep. She's spacing out.
Yeah.
She's waking up late.
Don't mind me. You can go talk to everyone else. Huh? Is everything alright? Of course. Why wouldn't it be? It just feels like you're a little off. Sorry for assuming things. Geez, you worry too much about me. I'm fine, see?
I think next time we always have to pick Sarah because I'm worried about her.
Yeah, Sayori shows me a big smile. Don't let me distract you from having fun with everyone. Well, alright. If you say so. I worriedly glance at Sayori before turning back toward everyone else. But the conversation has already dispersed with everyone back at their usual activities. Maybe I should ask Monica if she's noticed anything about Sayori recently. Since they've been preparing for the festival, they must be spending a lot of time together. I timidly approach Monica, who is shuffling through some papers at her desk. Hey, FGL, what's up? Hey, this might sound a little strange, but have you noticed anything up with Sayori recently? Anything up with her? In what way do you mean? Maybe I'm reading into it a little too much, but she seems a little bit downcast today. Oh, you think so? I can't say I've noticed anything about her. Monica peers across the room at Sayori, who is idly dragging the rubber eraser up and down her desk. Maybe there is something on her mind. But I'm surprised I'm not the one asking you. AFJL. You certainly know her a lot better than I do. Yeah, but she's never really like this. She's always talked to me about things that bothered her. But this time, when I asked her, she was really dismissive. Sorry, I know it's not your problem. I just wanted to ask if you knew anything, so I'll drop it now. No. It's important to me, too. I mean, I'm also friends with her. And I also care about the well-being of my club members, you know? Maybe I'll try talking to her myself. Hey, are you sure about that? She seemed like she wanted to be left alone. Are you sure? Maybe she just has a hard time bringing it up with the person of interest. Person of interest? What do you mean by that? Yeah, see? All these harem anime guys are always completely just stupid. Woefully unaware. What do you mean by that? I'm saying that maybe the thing on her mind is you, AFJL. Me? How on earth would you come to that conclusion? Well, I probably shouldn't say too much, but Sayori talks about you more than anything else, you know? Eh? She's been so much happier ever since you joined the club. It's like an extra light was turned on inside of her. What? No way. Sayori is always like that. She's always been full of sunshine. It's not any different now than it always has been. You're so funny, FJL. Have you thought that maybe you've always seen her as so cheerful because that's just how she is when she's around you?
Oh.
I said too much. I'm sorry. What do I know anyway? I didn't mean to jump to conclusions, so you should just forget about what I said. I'll try to talk to her, so try not to think about it for now, okay? Actually, she put it okay. I put it okay. So try not to think about it for now. Alright. Monica smiles meaningfully. I know she said to forget about it, but I already know that I won't be able to get her words out of my head.
How do you smile meaningfully?
sure. Wait, I'll try again. Monica stands up from her desk and walks across the room to where Sayori is sitting. Hey, Dr. Morales. Welcome.
Hello.
Monica stands up from her desk and walks across the room to where Sayori is sitting. I watch her kneel down next to Sayori and gently talk to her. But she's keeping her voice so quiet that I can't hear her from here. I sigh and I sit myself down. I know Sayori told me not to worry about her and to have fun with everyone else. But that's impossible to do when she's behaving like this. Exactly how much do I care about her that I'm letting this weigh me down so much? Now it feels like I'm the one behaving out of the ordinary. But there's nothing I can do besides wait for Monica. Okay, everyone. After some time passes, Monica calls out to the club room. Why don't we share our poems now? Before I know it, everything is back to normal. Everyone goes to retrieve their poems, and I do the same. I make eye contact with Monica, and she smiles at me. I wonder what she was talking about with Sayori. Shit, now I wish she'd pick Sayori.
Yeah.
With the words.
Sayori.
Sayori? Alright. Is she gonna notice that it's more Yuri-like?
Oh no.
It's nice, I guess. Come on, I can already tell you don't like it. Well, you don't need to worry about what I think. After all, you wrote this for someone else, didn't you?
Oh no.
Probably Yuri. And I didn't write this for anyone specifically. Maybe. That's not really what I meant, though. But it's okay. You're making new friends, just like I was hoping.
I think we have to pick Sayori all the way.
Yeah, that makes me really happy. And you're happy too, right? In this club? Well, of course I am. Good. That's all that matters to me. Thank you, AFJL. Sayori, is there something wrong? Huh? No, nothing. I'm just a little tired today. Now, I wonder, right, if we had written the poem with Sayori in mind, trying to pick her words, right?
Would she have been more cheerful?
Would she have been more cheerful from the get-go?
Oh no!
Yeah.
Is that what Monica meant by your decisions?
Maybe.
Yeah. Hopefully we go back. Maybe we don't save and we go back.
I mean, we can save and just go and go to the previous save. Because I did save right before we wrote the poem, right?
Okay. I'll be curious.
Yeah. Alright. Just tell me if you need anything.
So that means even from the start, right? She's not like upset already.
Yeah, she's already upset. And so now I'm thinking, like, how meta is this really, right? Like, is that desktop actually something? Like, is it like when I first saw it, I was like, oh, this is a clever little, because this was originally PC games. I was like, oh, this is a clever little menu system, right? But now I'm like, is this a game within a game? Oh no, our volume is very low. Which volume? Our voice volume? Maybe we're too far away. I'll move the mic closer. Hopefully that's better now. Don't worry about me, okay? You can go play with everyone else now. If you insist. Yay! I'm gonna go home a little bit early today.
Oh no!
Sayori? Tell Monica I wasn't feeling well, okay? I'll see you tomorrow. Before I can say anything else, Sayori cheerfully walks out of the classroom, humming to herself.
He's an unreliable narrator.
He is. Also, I never got to read her poem.
Yeah. Yuri, I guess.
Yuri? Yeah.
Oh no, now I want to go back.
AFJL. This is wonderful. I can feel the emotion that you poured into it. Is this the result of trying what I suggested yesterday?
Ugh.
Yeah, I guess so. You did a good job explaining. I really wanted to try giving it more feeling. Yuri visibly swallows. Even her hands appear sweaty. I'm not used to this. Used to what? I don't know. It's fine. Take your time. Yuri breathes and collects her thoughts. I know that Yuri likes to think before she speaks, so I offer that patience to her. Yeah, just being appreciated like this, I guess. It probably sounds really stupid, but seeing someone motivated by my writing, it just makes me really happy. Are you saying you've never shared your writing before? Yuri nods. Really? I don't believe it. I really only write for myself. And besides, people would just laugh at me. Do you really think that? Again, Yuri nods. Huh. It's fine for you, but others coming in will... Oh, I'm not sure. I mean, it's the same as it was before. It's a bit closer. I mean, I'll make it a bit higher. Maybe that'll help.
The music is very loud or no?
Well, no, I mean, she means the voice, yeah. And also, what we hear is not what they hear.
Oh, right, right.
Because, Even your close friends? For some reason, Yuri doesn't respond. Yuri? Yuri smiles sadly. FGL, during lunchtime, I eat by myself. Did you know that? It's a great time to find a quiet spot and do some reading. In fact, I always have some books with me. You could say I really enjoy reading. Well, that's one way to put it anyway.
Oh no.
But books are so full of amazing and inspiring people. People you want to fall in love with. Or people you just know would make a really good friend. Cheerful people who always put a smile on your face. Or deep thinkers and problem solvers who discover the mysteries of life. So when you look at it that way, I'm surrounded by friends every day. You know? And those friends don't laugh at me. They don't tease me for spacing out all the time. They don't make fun of my body type. And they don't hate me for acting like a know-it-all. People say that about you? I'm not a know-it-all, AFJL. It's the opposite. I don't know anything. I don't know how to talk to people. See, you're being mean to Yuri.
Yeah, I was being mean to Yuri.
She's very insecure.
I'm sorry, Yuri.
I don't know how to talk to people. I don't know how to make people see me as normal. I don't even know how to make myself happy. I have all these feelings, and all I can do with them is read and write. But it wasn't until now that I started sharing it with you, that I really understood what was missing all this time. But I haven't really done anything. No, that's wrong. Just being patient and respectful. That's really important to me. I know I'm a difficult person, AFJL. I speak too slowly. I second guess myself all the time. I read too deeply into things. But every time, you've always treated me just like anyone else. It's so rare that I feel comfortable with myself when I talk to others. But that's why every time I talk to you, I just feel really happy. I see. Well, I treat you how you deserve to be treated, Yuri. And if other people don't see it that way, then screw them. I mean, I joined this club hoping I would make friends. And I would say I've had at least one success. Dr. Morales, yes, you are doing our sound check. Thank you. Wouldn't you? If you put it that way, yeah. We really are friends now, aren't we? Yuri puts her head into her hands. But this time she's smiling as she does it. Do you want to show me your poem? Yeah, I do. Let me get it for you.
Oh.
Yeah, so, yeah.
We never saw Natsuki's.
Sayuri's never...
Oh, Sayuri,
we haven't
sorry,
talked about
yeah.
Natsuki,
Beach. A marvel millions of years in the making, where the womb of Earth chaotically meets the surface, under a clear blue sky, an expanse of bliss. But beneath grey rolling clouds and endless enigma, the easiest would be to get lost in. Is one
The
where
easiest world.
The easiest world to get lost in is one where everything can be found. Oh. Ooh. One can only build a sandcastle where the sand is wet, but where the sand is wet, the tide comes. Will it gently lick at your foundations until you give in, or will a sudden wave send you crashing down in the blink of an eye? Either way, the outcome is the same, yet we still build sandcastles. I stand where the foam wraps around my ankles, where my toes squish into the sand. The salty air is therapeutic, the breeze is gentle yet powerful. I sink my toes into the ultimate boundary line, tempted by the foamy tendrils. Turn back, and I abandon my peace to erode at the shore. Drift forward, and I return to Earth forevermore. Her handwriting is the hardest to read.
Yeah. I'm aware that the beach is kind of an inane thing to write about. So, your husband writes poetry like this? But I did my best to take a metaphorical approach to it. You say that like you didn't even want to write about it. Oh, you haven't heard? After yesterday, Natsuki and I, well, it was amusing that we wrote about something similar in such different ways. So Natsuki wanted us to write about the same topic as each other again. I suppose to better compare the differences in our writing styles, or thought processes. Anyway, it was her idea. Knowing her, it's no surprise that she'd want to do something like that. She probably just wants to show off.
She really doesn't like Natsuki.
They really don't like each other. Yeah, it's not like I have particular interest in her writing style. I just went with her request. But, well, I suppose it's not so bad to write about something simple on occasion. It can be refreshing, you know? It's good for me to calm my thoughts once in a while. Yeah, I think I agree. Thanks for sharing.
I guess Yuri can be very passive-aggressive, whereas Natsuki is literally just aggressive.
Yeah, she's just aggressive. Alright, so we'll go with Natsuki. Oh man. This is seriously a step backwards. Eh? I liked your last two way better than this one. I mean, I guess I can't be mad at you for trying different things. As long as you're not just trying to impress Yuri or something like that. Gross.
Sigh.
Okay, okay. Like you said, I'm allowed to try new things. Why are you so emotionally invested in my poems anyway? Isn't that more of a compliment to me? Eh? No, gross. It's not like I care. It's just that one of us in this club has to make sure you're not sacking off. Really? Well, what if you ended up just scaring me away? That's, it's not like you would actually do that. Yeah, you're right. It's kind of fun to hang out here, so even if I have to put up with you. Ugh. Mitsuki's elbow connects with my stomach.
They're getting along better.
Oh? Maybe I won't mind scaring you away after all. I was just joking. Oh, I know. Don't worry, I was too. Ha ha ha. How the hell do you call that a joke? That seriously hurt. Well, maybe it was funny to her.
Go Natsuki.
I guess that's kind of the point. I should really just wash my mouth around Natsuki. Anyway, Natsuki holds her palm out to me like nothing even happened.
Oh, also the beach.
Yeah, Yuri said, yeah.
I thought they meant like metaphorically, not actually about a beach. I'll be your beach. Your mind is so full of troubles and fears that diminish your wonder over the years. But today I have a special place, a beach for us to go to. A shore reaching beyond your sight, a sea that sparkles with brilliant light. The walls in your mind will melt away before the sunny glow. I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way you thought had left you long ago. Let's bury your heavy thoughts in a pile of sand, bathe in sunbeams and hold my hand. Wash your insecurities in the salty sea. Let me see you shine. Leave your memories in a footprint trail. Set you free in my windy sail. And remember the reasons you're wonderful when you press your lips to mine. I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way you thought had left you long ago. But if you let me by your side, your own beach, your own escape, you'll learn to love yourself again.
It's almost like a song.
Yeah, I was just
There's a
thinking,
little
because
chorus,
there's a refrain.
Yeah.
It sounds like a love song.
Yeah. Yeah. I felt like I kept writing about negative things, so I wanted to write something with a nice message for once. Besides, the beach is awesome. Kind of hard to write anything negative about the beach. Well, Yuri's take on it was a little more solemn. Well, that's... Geez, she better not have said anything bad about mine. After all, she was the one who wanted us to write about the same topic.
Oh.
You can really see her doing that too. Making us write about a simple topic, then trying to impress me by coming up with something all fancy. Well, it's not like I care. I just did it anyway. I mean, I guess mine ended up being kind of metaphorical too. But there's nothing wrong with doing that once in a while. At the very least, it was good practice.
Huh.
Monica's the last one left.
So who do you think like?
I don't know. Hi, AFJL. Have you thought about what you want to submit to perform at the festival? Well, being in this club is one thing, but performing in front of a bunch of people? I'll have to give it some more thought. Okay, no pressure. But whatever you do, I'm sure it'll turn out great. It would also make me happy to see. Ahaha. Anyway, let's take a look at today's poem. Sure. I'll let Monica take the poem I'm holding in my hands. Great job, AFJL. I was going ooh in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you. It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way, it always counts when I put in some effort. That's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Her poem is ma at best. It's kind of like a $1 birthday card or a boy band poem. I like the other girl's style better. Yuri is quite erudite. Yeah, she's quite You know,
she writes like actual poetry.
Yeah, she writes like actual
writes
poetry.
Like you're learning to write poetry.
Yeah. You know that Yuri likes that kind of writing, right? Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism. Unlike Sayori, who likes using simple and direct words to describe happiness and sadness. Yuri likes it when readers are left to derive their own meaning out of it. It's very challenging to write like that effectively. Both allowing people to get something out of it just by feel, or letting them deeply analyze all of the nuances. It can take years of practice, which I'm assuming Yuri has at this point.
I feel like she's explaining the story to the
player. To us.
Yeah.
I never really asked though. I'm sure I'm nowhere near her level yet. Don't worry so much about that. You do your own thing. Just keep exploring and learn by trying new things. Anyway, I'll share my poem with you now, alright? Alright. Now I wonder what this is gonna be like.
The lady who knows everything. She's talking about herself? Like, is she like the computer? An old tale tells of a lady who wanders Earth. The lady who knows everything. A beautiful lady who has found every answer. All meaning, all purpose, and all that was ever sought. And here I am, a feather. Lost adrift, victims of the current.
Lost adrift
the sky. Victim of the currents of the wind. Day after day I search. I search with little hope, knowing legends don't exist. But when all else fails me, when all others have turned away, the legend is all that remains, the last dim star glimmering in the twilight sky. Until one day the wind ceases to blow. I fall, and I fall and fall and fall even more, gentle as a feather, a dry quill, expressionless. But a hand catches me between the thumb and forefinger, the hand of a beautiful lady. I look at her eyes and find no end to her gaze. The lady who knows everything knows what I am thinking. Before I can speak, she responds in a hollow voice. I have found every answer, all of which amount to nothing. There is no meaning, no purpose, and we only seek the impossible. I am not your legend does not exist. And with a breath, she blows me back afloat, and I pick up a gust of wind.
You know, I feel like learning and looking for answers at this. What? I feel like learning and looking for answers are the sorts of things that give life meaning. Not to get too philosophical or anything, but it was kind of on my mind, so that's what I wrote about. I see. I didn't really put much thought into it.
So like, her previous poem was like save me and then load me,
yeah.
And then this one's kind of like someone who's explaining something to you.
Oh, and Joe says this poem is such a mirror, and that is all I will say for now. I didn't really put much thought into it. In a way, it's almost paradoxical, because if we had all the answers, wouldn't the world start to lose its meaning? You know, there's one thing I noticed. It seems like everyone in the club prefers writing about things that are more sad than happy. Are you surprised? I mean, if everything was okay, we wouldn't really have anything to write about, would we? Well, I mean, sure you could.
You write happy stuff.
You write happy stuff. Humans aren't two-dimensional creatures. I think you know that better than anyone. You mean one-dimensional? Yeah, that. Wait, I don't think that was a slip of the tongue. Because she's two-dimensional. And we are not. Yeah.
That's what I mean. She's like a...
Yeah. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. All right, so let's see what this is going to be. Are you ever too shy to share your writing because you're afraid it's not that good? It can be really disheartening to get a lukewarm response to something you put so much into. But if you find other people who enjoy writing, then sharing becomes a lot easier. Because instead of just telling you that your writing is good or okay or bad, they'll want to focus more on everything that went into it and the things you can work on. That's true. It's much more encouraging that way, and it will make you want to continue improving. It's almost like having your own little literature club, don't you think? That's my advice for today. All right, that seemed more normal. Thanks for listening.
You're creepy, Monica.
You are a bit creepy.
And there's a reason why she's not one of the people that we can write poems to, right? So if the backdrop is like a desktop, then
is she the one playing?
What is happening?
Yeah. Okay, you three. We're all done sharing poems, right? Why don't we start figuring out... Hold on a second. Is it just me, or did you say something strange just now? Eh? Something did sound a bit unusual. That's right. You deviated from your usual catchphrase when addressing the club. Catchphrase? I don't have a catchphrase. Jeez. Why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it. Stagnating air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. Okay. In your books, maybe. Look, the only thing different is that Sayori isn't here. Ah, it seems you're right.
Did you not notice it?
Sayori always helps lighten the mood a little bit, doesn't she? It's almost like everyone's balance is thrown off a little when she's not around. Where the heck did she run off to anyway? I thought she just went to pee. Natsuki, please show some decency. Oh, come on. She actually wasn't feeling too well and went home early. Is that so? I hope she's alright. Seriously? Of all the times to not go home with her, you picked the time she's not feeling well? So much for you two being all lovey-dovey. No. First of all, stop misunderstanding my friendship with Sayori. And second, she's kind of been avoiding me today, so I didn't want to force it. Oh? That curious expression coming from Yuri, of all people? Calm down, guys. I talked to her earlier, and everything is fine. What did she say? Anyway, we need to figure out the rest of the festival preparations, so why are you avoiding my question, Monica? Let's decide what everyone will be doing this weekend.
It's because she's creepy.
I already know what I'm doing. That's right.
Is
Natsuki
it-
will be making cupcakes.
Is it raining?
Oh, is it?
I need to check the window.
Yeah, hold on. We gotta check our windows. 'Cause if it's raining here, windows need to get closed. Hers sounds religious. You mean Monica's poem, yeah? Monica's poems are more...
They seem like she's like the Matrix or something.
Yeah, her poems seem a lot more meta. Like she's commenting on the game itself almost,
Yeah,
which is
and
really
trying
weird.
to give us like hints
Yeah.
on how to play the game.
Natsuki will be making cupcakes. But we might need a lot of them and different flavors. Can you handle that all by yourself, Natsuki? Challenge accepted. And as for myself, I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Sayori will be helping me design them. And as for Yuri, Yuri, you can, guys, can you help me come up with something for Yuri? I'm useless.
Oh, Yuri.
No, that's not it. It's not it at all.
You can fold the pamphlet.
You're the most talented person here, you know. Now Natsuki's pouting too. Jeez, even I can tell now. I guess I never gave Sayori enough credit, but I can tell things are even harder on you when she's not around. That may be the case. But if I can't also be a leader on my own, then I won't grow as a person. So Yuri, you have beautiful handwriting, you know. So you should make some banners and decorations to help set the atmosphere. Atmosphere? About that. I love atmosphere. Yes.
I love atmosphere. Atmosphere is cool.
Yuri's expression suddenly changes as she stares at her desk in focus and starts nodding to herself. Love atmosphere.
Atmosphere is the best.
Yeah. Your mind is already racing, I see. That's great. You'll be a wonderful help, Yuri. But anyway, that just leaves you, AFJL, the one who's truly useless. Don't say that. In fact, both Natsuki and Yuri have some pretty heavy tasks to handle. It would probably go a long way to give one of them a hand. You could always help me out as well. I would be really appreciative of that. Is Monica suggesting I spend the weekend with one of my club members?
Pick Sayori.
How on earth are they going to respond to a suggestion like that? I suppose I wouldn't mind a bit of help. Well, even if you don't know how to bake, there's always some dirty work I could give it to you. It's not like Monica's going to give me a choice, and you shouldn't be sitting on your butt anyway. Natsuki tries to mumble a bunch of excuses like that. If I recall, Natsuki, you mentioned that you would like to handle the baking on your own? AFJ may not like to be around it if you only make him out to be a nuisance.
Ooh.
So therefore, he may be more suited to assisting with the decorations. Hold on, I never said that. How hard could it be to make a few decorations anyway? Sounds more like you're just making excuses for AFJL to... What are you saying? Oh god, they're fighting again. It will be extremely meticulous work. And baking isn't? Just what do you think? Guys, let's settle down for a moment. In the end, I think it's up to AFJL to decide how he'd like to contribute.
And
Besides,
Sayori's not here.
He hasn't really gotten the chance to spend any time with me yet, you know?
Pick Monica.
So I'm sure he's interested in... You literally just said... I'm surprised as well. Sorry. I was just saying, though. Jeez. Can we just settle this already? Yeah. AFJL, you're okay with this, right? In the end, it's up to you.
Oh no.
Of course. Very well. In that case, everyone looks straight at me. But of course, I'm gonna go with...
Sayori!
Okay, hold on. Let me save here. Okay, we're gonna save here.
Okay.
Right before this choice.
Okay. This is what she meant.
Oh, God, no, sorry. And then return. Yeah, I think that's what she meant when she said make save. So we're gonna say Sayori, right?
Sayori, yeah.
I mean, if it's going to be anyone, then I prefer helping Sayori. I mean, we're already neighbors, but Monica said that Sayori was helping her. Jeez, do you really hate us that much?
Mm-hmm.
No. Sorry, I didn't mean for this to be difficult. Just think of the club, okay?
Oh.
All right, let me save again. Oh yeah, okay, sorry. Ooh, for a second there, I thought I picked Natsuki. Save.
I don't
How
think
many slots do I have? I have 6, so I have 36 slots, right? Okay, should be fine.
I don't think I want to help Natsuki. I feel like I want to help Monica just to find out more about her.
She's the weird... Okay, alright, I'm good with... Dr. Morales. Yes, drama. A lot of drama, yeah.
What do you think?
All right, let's do Monica. You're right. We don't... She's the one we don't... We seem to know the least, right?
And we can't write a poem for her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, let's do Monica. Boop. Well, I guess I should probably be helping Monica. Yeah, you picked me.
Oh.
Hold on one second. Yeah. Monica, you're the one who needs the least help out of all of us. But I agree with Natsuki. Not only is your work already most suitable for one person, but you already have Sayori as well. But AFGL was the one who... that doesn't matter. You were the one who scared him into picking you in the first place. You're the club president, Monica. You're supposed to make responsible decisions for the club. Monica, you shouldn't let any ulterior motives interfere with this decision.
Pot, kettle, black.
Ulterior motives? What are you saying, Yuri? In fact, it sounds like you guys are the ones with ulterior motives. Excuse me? Otherwise, this wouldn't have been made into such a big deal in the first place.
I agree.
That's completely false, Monica. Yeah, we have a lot of work to do, you know. We won't do as good of a job if you make us work alone. Maybe that's true.
Oh no.
Think of the club, Monica. If we want our event to succeed, then we need to appropriately distribute our resources. So are you going to do the right thing, President? I don't like Natsuki. I don't like her at all.
So let's go with Yuri then.
Okay. I get it. Sigh. It's technically most logical for AFGL to help one of you two. So, I guess that's what we'll do. Do you have a preference, AFGL? For fuck's sake. I already picked 2 girls! Why you... Fine, we'll go with Yuri. If they make me go with the last pick, I'm going to be very annoyed. But out of these 2...
I will pick Yuri too. Natsuki's not irritate me.
Yeah. Yuri. Well, I'll probably be most useful helping out Yuri. Me? Are you serious?
Oh no.
Why would you... Natsuki? I can already tell you're about to say something mean. No. I was just saying. Ugh. So you'll be helping a Yuri then, AFGL? Yeah. That's what I'm going to do.
Natsuki's a bully.
I'm glad. I have a bad habit of overthinking these sorts of things. So I think your assistance will be very useful. That's great to hear. Natsuki, will you be able to handle the baking yourself? I mean, yeah. I already said I would be fine. Okay. Everyone can tell that Natsuki's feeling a little sour. So, is that everything we needed to go over? Yeah, that should be about it. Are you guys excited? Well, excited may not be the right word, but I suppose I'm looking forward to it a little bit. Do you feel the same way, FJL? Me? I guess you could say I'm interested to see how it'll turn out. That's good enough for me. What about you, Natsuki?
Stop rubbing salt in her wound.
Natsuki? What? Why is everyone yelling at me? I didn't even do anything. No, that's not what I mean at all. Yuri anxiously glances between everyone in the room. I'm sorry for this. I don't really know why FGL picked me.
Oh my god,
and also, your cupcakes are the best cupcakes I've ever had. They go really well with my tea. And nothing that I do for the event will compare to that, so I get it. I'm kind of surprised though. Why? Well, I'm the one acting immature. I already know that. But you're trying to cheer me up all of a sudden. I know I'm not very good at it. I'm sorry if I said something bad. Natsuki isn't the only one surprised. Monica and I are also taken aback by Yuri's words. When she already has trouble with words, trying to cheer someone up must be far out of her own comfort zone. But I begin to understand. Yuri was trying to sound like Sayori. Even if it didn't work perfectly, I can tell that she tried to say something Sayori would say at a time like this. Because Sayori always helps everyone smile and feel good about themselves. No, I kind of appreciated it. I'm sorry for making a big deal out of nothing. But I'm going to say this. You better bet that my cupcakes are going to be the best part of the whole event. Hello, X-World Gaming Hoy. I assume I'm pronouncing that right? Hello, welcome.
Hello.
You better bet that my cupcakes are going to be the best part of the whole event. I believe you. Yeah, I hope to see everyone do their best. But with that, there's nothing more for today. So I guess it's time for us to head out. Alright, let's get out of here then. Everyone packs up their things. I start to follow Monica and Natsuki out of the door as they chat between each other. I turn around. Sorry, I realize that I don't have any way of contacting you this weekend. Oh, you're right. I can't believe that slipped my mind. Should I give you my phone number? I think that would be the best way, yes. Alright, I wonder when this takes place. Do we not have email? Alright then, or Facebook. Yuri and I exchange phone numbers. Okay, then I'll be stopping by your house on Sunday. My house? Is that a problem? No, not at all. I just thought that I would be the one going to your house since I'm the one helping you. Oh, I suppose that makes sense. But if you don't mind, I think I would prefer going over to your house.
How do you know he has oh no, she's not baking. She's doing the decorations.
I think I prefer going to your house. Yes, please, no spoilers. We've never played this before. Alright, in that case, it won't be a problem. I decided not to press Yuri for a reason. It's not like it should matter much either way, so I'll just need to make sure my room is clean. I hope I managed to make myself useful in some way. I'm not nearly as creative as you are. Don't underestimate yourself, AFJL. I think that will make a very I think that will make what?
We will make a very productive
I think
team.
that we'll make a very productive team. Even if you only chose me because you felt bad or something. Wait, you don't actually think that, do you? Look, Yuri's very...
I know,
she has low self-esteem.
She's very frustrating as a character here.
I don't know. It's difficult to come up with any other reason you may have chosen me. You're forgetting the one reason with the most common sense. I chose to help you because that's what I want to do. But Yuri thinks to herself with an extremely tense expression. Yuri, you're overthinking this. You wanted me to point out when you're overthinking, right? Eh? I didn't realize... I'm telling you, I want to. That's all there is to it. Do you believe me? Although, to be fair, I wanted to help Sayori first.
Yeah.
And then I wanted to help Monica.
I didn't really want to help you.
I didn't... You were third on the list.
Yeah.
Do you believe me? Yuri thinks really hard again. She looks straight into my eyes for a long while. I believe you. As if it took her tremendous effort, Yuri finally says that and relaxes her expression. And I'm really looking forward to Sunday. Yeah, I am too. After that exchange, I make my way out of the door and Yuri follows. Am I walking home with Yuri? I can't believe this. Yuri's going to be coming to my house on Sunday. Will Sayori see her and get jealous? Even though I would have preferred to do this with Sayori, my anxiety still shoots through the roof. I guess I've gotten pretty used to handling her at this point. Yeah, our character's name is AFGL because it's our combined initials. That's why. So I'm Madan. My surname starts with a J, and she's Felicia, and her surname starts with an L. So AFJL. I guess I've gotten pretty used to handling her at this point. But who knows what might end up happening when we're outside of school. She even told me she was looking forward to it. I shake my head. Why would I feel nervous that Sayori finds out about this?
Aha!
It's not like we feel that way about each other. Besides, like Monica said, this is about the club. I have nothing to worry about. If I just go with it, then I'll have a good time.
Everyone is so frustrating on this thing. Okay, it's already 10:49.
Yeah, I think we should stop here. So because
Okay.
it's going to start Sunday.
Okay.
So yeah, we usually stop at 11, but we'll stop a little bit early because we don't want to start the next like bit of story and then have to quit halfway through, or 3 slots in or something. So I will save here.
I am intrigued.
Yes, I'm very intrigued. And we'll go to the main menu. Or no, sorry, exit DLCs, DDLC. So yeah, so this is our desktop. So I was saying, like, right, this is
Metaverse Enterprise.
yeah,
Solutions.
Enterprise Solutions.
So like Metaverse usually means
meta.
yeah, it's meta.
So you get more poems, but not Sayuri's, right?
So
We didn't get
I
Sayuri's.
wonder, right? Like, what would happen if we went back to the previous save and pick Sayuri?
Like when
for
we
the
wrote a poem
poem.
for her, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. Oh, there's a whole thing of secrets, and apparently we haven't found any yet.
Ooh. Wait, don't spoilers, don't spoilers.
There's no spoilers. These are all like these are just the back. Like, these are stuff that we've already
Okay.
unlocked.
It's a spoiler that they're secrets.
Oh, sure. We get to unlock music as well. Ooh, nice. Okay. Files? What's files? Oh. Huh. Oh. Well, here are my saves. Yeah.
Go to poems text. What's that?
Poem words. So it's the words that we can choose
what
from.
about?
Oh, this might be a.
Sayuri's winning words.
Yeah. So this might be a. This seems very spoilery, right? Because these are her words, and the even gives you points, I guess. I don't know. Yeah.
You go back. So what are scripts? The file is very big.
Yeah.
Oh no, it's small.
Smaller than poem words. Unable to unknown file type.
Interesting. Let's back up.
System.
Meeting notes?
VM2 roadblocks. Everyone else in the ideas for data research types, visual renders, audio data, VM environment changes, persistent variable tampering, timestamps. Eating over time. You know who went on too many tangents again. I need to be more assertive about staying focused.
Test case for new genetic model. I think we've spoiled some things for ourselves.
Oh. Most of the stuff we can't open because it's unknown file types, right? Quite insecure directory. This is a scratch list. Do not use it to store sensitive or permanent things. If you need access to files from the encrypted file share, copy them to your disposal drive and plug it directly into the thin client. Do not copy them here. Rhea is working on settling up a proxy mail server so we can have proper remote communication without having to worry about the higher-ups. Keep everything offline until then. Paula. What is this? This is like this other game?
Yeah. It's like, so like
this is whole
are the
other
girls all androids? Clones? Oh.
Unknown error. We can't open it's a text document, but we can't open it yet, right? Oh. How odd.
Ooh.
Is there anything here? No, nothing here. Nope. Oh, you're in Indonesia? We're in Singapore. So hello.
Hi.
Hello, neighbor. Wait, sorry, what did Joe say? But oh my gosh, all the sneaky files. Ha ha ha. Yeah. Interesting.
No spoilers.
No spoilers. All right. So yeah, we'll end here. We'll end here for today. Tomorrow I will be streaming Genesis More. Guys, you're kind of spoiling yourself on the world. Yeah. I'm stopping. Oh. Monica's in the chat. Oh no. Monica has invaded the chat.
It's okay. We've only spoiled it a little bit, to intrigue ourselves.
Yeah, only enough to intrigue us. We don't actually know what's happening yet. But yeah, I'll be back tomorrow for a Dan plays through his backlog, and I'll be playing Genesis Noir, which is another PC game that I was very, very excited about.
I will secretly be playing Doki Doki Literature.
No, she won't.
Myself.
No, she won't. And then Thursday we might not be playing anything at all because I might be out. I'm getting my second jab on Thursday,
Yay.
so I'm excited. Yeah. But it might also knock me out. So I don't think I'll be playing anything. I don't think I'll be streaming on Thursday. And then Friday I don't normally stream anyway. And then the weekend, if I'm feeling better, we'll stream maybe more of this, maybe something else. We'll see. We'll see how everyone's feeling. Yeah, Monica, get back to your game. Stop freaking me out. All right, guys, thank you so much. And hopefully I'll see you tomorrow for Genesis Noir, and this week we'll play more Doki Doki.
I think on Sunday.
On Sunday,
up to it.
yeah. If I'm up to it on Sunday, we'll play more Doki Doki on Sunday. And if I'm up to it, I might play either more Mario Golf or the first 2 hours of Skyward Sword on Saturday if I'm feeling up to it. But no promises. But all right, we'll see you guys. I'll see you tomorrow for sure. All right.